What's up, guys? It's John Dominique, the soul proponent. People need to know about their souls. It's too important to ignore. A lot of people don't want to believe that the soul is real. They can't feel it. They think it's a fantasy. They think people who speak about the soul and who know about it are making this stuff up. I guarantee you this is real, and it's something that needs to be felt by each and every one of us. It always seems like, well, it's more important for me to feel comfortable. It's more important for me to be right. It's more important for me to be good. It's more important for me to be perfect. It's more important for me to be strong. It's more important for me to be a Christian. The soul is mostly a feeling. It's a feeling of infinite self-worth. The very thing that a lot of us have been missing all our lives without actually knowing it on an unconscious level. We're just trying to compensate for that lack of self-worth any way we can. Part of the problem as well is a lot of times we can't give ourselves permission to experience the soul because no one has given us permission, so we can't give ourselves permission. We need to give ourselves permission to be able to return to the feeling of being like a child, being able to let go of our need for control. This attachment to whatever is going to bring us control is a very deep attachment. The ego has its nails and claws and teeth embedded in whatever is going to give it that feeling of control, and a lot of times it might be able to let go for a second, but then it has to come back to something to hold on to, and that in itself is the temptation to identify ourselves with something other than who we really are, which is the soul. So the reality is, man, people need to know about this. This is not something that we can talk about once or twice and then just forget about it in a couple of days. This is something that needs to be sustained and ongoing. It's a lifelong process. It takes loving our God with all our hearts, all our minds, all our bodies, all our souls. This is an ongoing, consistent effort. Our whole lives have to be dedicated to this. And I'm not saying that it's bad to have a religion and to follow the rules. That's good. We need that in life because without those things, the world would be in shambles. So we need some structure. We need some rules. But if we continue to depend on these things for our self-worth, then we're doomed. And that's exactly what's been going on. And without anybody even really realizing what's happening, it's so subtle and so unconscious. People need to know about this. This is too important to ignore. There's nothing else that's more important. Feel the soul, understand it. It's John Dominique, the soul proponent. Peace.